I do plan on just ignoring all of these demons and whatnot. Search for a path leading out. I'm on it. Because we only have Velvet, Eleanor, and Laphicet at the moment. So I want to get Rokurou and Aizen back ASAP. Also, there are apparently 2 chests in here somewhere. I don't know who put chests in the Earthpulse, but, you know. I'm gonna loot them either way. Where are my boys? Ah, there's one of them right there. No, stay away from me. I'm faster than you. You're stinky. Give me the loot. Can I have some money? I just want money. Oh, well, 3 life bottles, but I'm full on life bottles. I would really appreciate just, like, some cold, hard cash at this point. To be quite honest. Because we need it for me to start doing a lot of enhancing the next time we get to a good shop moment. I wanted to get past all this Inominat. So, by the way, I remember, like, I forgot that during the Prison Island is when, like, Inominat reveals that he, quote-unquote, is Laphicet. Or at least looks like him. But, I mean, it's gotta be the classic, like, reborn thing. Remember earlier in the game when they said, like, oh, sometimes humans can become Molochs upon death, but they, don't retain any memory of their past lives and all that? Without a doubt, it became pretty clear during that one dream Velvet had involving Ceres a while back that Velvet's sister, whose name was Celica, I think, became Ceres. And then Laphicet, upon dying, was reborn as Inominat. But now he's like, he is Inominat. He's not Laphicet.
That boy who called himself Inominat. Could he really be Velvet's younger brother?
It could have been an illusion intended to torment her. Don't you agree, Eleanor?
I do. Velvet's objective is avenging her brother, after all. We've all seen how strongly she feels about it. I find it hard to believe that the one so dear to her is still alive.
I don't know what powers Inominat possesses, but I think that really was her little brother. Velvet was able to see past Melchior's illusions. But look at her now. I just don't want to believe that the real Laphi could do such a thing.
Could it be possible that Inominat was reborn into her brother's body?
I don't know. But if that was the case, I'm not sure Velvet would be in so much agony.
Yes, I guess. Inominat actually being Velvet's brother. It makes a twisted sort of sense. But it's too awful.
Nah. I don't remember if the game goes super deep in it. I think they leave it a little bit up to interpretation with cutscenes like that. But, like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, you know, it is Laphicet's body and all, but, like, he's reborn without his prior life memories, but he has, like, he is Inominat and all, so, you know, is like, kind of Laphi, but not actually, etc. You know. It's complex, to be sure. At least that's how I always interpreted it. I don't know if the game gets any more specific than that conversation that Laphicet and Eleanor just had. That might be as deep as they go on it and then kind of leave it up to interpretation. I'm really annoyed that you are just faster than I am. Please, come on. Because, you know, the game sets up early on the whole, like, rebirth thing. And more than that, they, if you played Zestiria goes really deep on the, like, when a human dies or something, they can be reborn as Malachim. They go very deep on that with, Mikleo, as someone in chat mentioned. Mikleo in Zestiria has an entire backstory about how he was, like, a Moloch that was reborn. And I think they even talk a little bit... I'm trying to remember, because I platinumed Zestiria, like, a year or so ago. There's one bit in Zestiria where you do the water trial, and there's a Moloch there who, like, leads you through the water trial and all, and he's like, oh, yes, I was a shepherd in a past life, but then I was reborn. Like, he actually remembered who he was, but he didn't remember anything about his life, just that he was reborn from the shepherd when the shepherd died, or something like that, from one of the shepherds, because, you know, there are multiple shepherds that come after Artorias. Something along those lines. The whole humans becoming Malakim thing gets a little weird in Zestiria and Berseria. It gets a little funky.
Is this?
Look!
Hey, stay with me. I'll get someone right away.
It's okay. I'm tired.
Have you been journeying long, then?
10 years. My master entrusted everything to me, but I couldn't do anything.
10 years?
My wings are weak. It doesn't matter anymore.
I see. If you've been working that hard, you surely need a break. I just happened to get my hands on some prickle boar meat. I'll be cooking up a stew for dinner, but would you care to join me?
Huh? No,
All I have on me now is this apple. Here. Once your belly is full of warm food, you'll be able to pick yourself back up. I can feel it. Your body is shouting, I want to live.
I'm a disgrace. I don't deserve to live.
Is life something you have to earn? To deserve?
Well,
These feelings are natural. You eat when you're hungry and cry when you're sad. Feeling these things is proof that we're alive.
alive.
What's your name? Mine is Celica. Celica Crow.
I'm an exorcist. Tori... No, Arthur. I'm Arthur.
Arthurius!
What in the world was that?
Rokuro! Aizen!
You saw it too, then?
Sure did. Artorias. And he called himself Arthur.
I've heard of this. The Earthen Historia. They say that events on the world's surface cast imprints on the Earthpulse that runs below.
In other words, an illusion of the past.
It's not an illusion. That was my sister. So, he managed to fool her too, is it? Yes, that must be it. That's why she freed me from the prison.
Rokuro, have you recovered from your wounds?
Yep. Tough as nails. That's old Rokuro. I'm more worried about Velvet. She okay?
How could she be okay? Inominat is reborn, and it's her little brother.
A blade can't just be hard. It's gotta be flexible, or it'll snap the first time it meets an unexpected force. I misunderstood the true meaning of strength, and so did he.
Let's just worry about ourselves for now. This Earthpulse is completely under Inominat's domain. We can think of it as an extension of his body.
Yeah, which means my power won't get us out of here.
Be wary. Inominat may be the one showing us these memories. Remember, he's after Velvet.
And the two types of malevolence inside her.
True. And we may be able to use that against him to get us out of here.
What are you saying? Just use her?
If it's necessary.
We have to keep moving. Nothing will be gained by staying here. And we ought to look for Magilu. Even she doesn't deserve to be stuck here forever.
Well, maybe. It's a matter of opinion, perhaps. Rokuro at 48, everyone else is at 49. Come on, Rokuro. First you snap all your swords, and now this. Ooh, baby, is that a silver chest I see over there? Give me something fancy. I wonder how Velvet's voice actor handled all the screaming. I don't think I could do it. Christina V is a professional. And she probably did a lot of resting her voice after recording those lines. You
We will need to be extremely wary.
scumbag, you're weak to normal and fire. I will end you. Ow. I don't like fighting just a load of mages like this at once. Please die. Nom. Oh, baby, here we go. Now we're talking. Easy lunar surface. I don't love Magilu missing out on experience, by the way, but of all the characters to miss out on experience, Magilu's the one I'm most willing to be like, yeah, okay. Who knows, maybe the game will toss her some of this experience when we get her back. I don't know how that works. If the devs accounted for that at all. I'm gonna advantageous encounter you, because otherwise I'm gonna walk by you, and then you're gonna aggro and annoy me. Because you'll run into me and make it a risky encounter. Easy. Die. I love me some shadow flow. Consume. There we go. Nice.
Come on, really?
Ba-na-ba-na. Yo, Rokuro's about to hit 49. Let's go. Slowly but surely getting everyone to 50. I don't know what level is good for, like, the end of the game.
So, what is this Earthen Historia you mentioned?
As I've said, an Earthpulse is a natural force that circulates within the land. Wind blows, water flows, birds fly, flowers bloom. All actions in nature leave their mark on the Earthpulse. These marks become etched within the land itself and remain a part of the Earthpulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earthen Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Inominat is drawing specific memories from the Earthen Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Inominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earthpulse.
Right.
I think that we should be talking to her about it right now because she's losing her dang mind. But I do also understand that they're like, hey, we should really get out of here and then deal with it. But also, Velvet's losing it.
Velvet's psyche took a heavy blow there.
Yes. She's in rough shape.
How long do you think she'll last?
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Remember, hardness alone won't save you from breaking. If she keeps being shaken up like this, she won't be able to handle it.
But what can we do?
If she breaks, she breaks. Until then, we go on with our mission.
What? Can't we help her?
If you let sympathy fog your vision, you can end up crashed on a reef.
Even so, we can't just let her suffer. It's too much.
I'm fairly sure that Velvet would say the same thing if she was in Aizen's place.
And do you agree, Rokuro?
Me? I still have a debt to Velvet. I will pay it. But in the end, her fate will be something she'll have to decide for herself.
That's true, but...
Then I have a decision of my own to make. I won't give up on Velvet, no matter what.
I see. Do what you have to.
We won't stop you.
I do love that theme of this game. of all of the characters being to their own self-interest and whatnot for the most part, and also like the big like overarching bit of like make your own decisions, lead your own life, etc., especially on Aizen's end. But then Laufeyset's decision is like, well, I care about Velvet, so my decision is to do what's best for Velvet instead of his own self-interest. I love that a lot. I was about to say, someone's had to have mastered something by now. Surely. And you have one more pendant to master at the moment. Continuing on, we have places to be. I do really enjoy the themes of Berseria. Berseria is just so good, man.
A foe worth killing.
It is such a good game. Great characters, great story, really enjoy it. So glad that I decided to play it again. Excuse me. Thank you. I was about to say, can I get a soul, please? Can I ask you for a cup of soul in this trying time? All right, you're weak to fire, I think. You are indeed. Nom nom nom. There we go. Who's left? Okay, you got it.
We won, right?
We did win. Good job. Rokuro, is your physical attack stat still garbage? Yeah, it's still pretty bad, because you haven't mastered these spirit daggers yet, and they really need to be mastered because they give you equipment skill learning speed. Then we can put you on Topaz, where your attack stat will go back through the roof. I cannot wait for that. Actually, Topaz looks like it could be really good for you long term. The water element hit thing is like meh on the enhancement bonus. But damage against stun foes is always good. That's the default ability of weapons. Attack up and magic defense up is really nice. Quartz is just straight attack up, which honestly could also work. We might actually be able to have you go with Quartz instead of Topaz for the bigger physical attack up, and then focus your... maybe give you a ring that gives a really big magic defense up. Potentially. We'll have options. We'll have options to consider later on. Let's go. Arietta, welcome to stream. How you doing? Don't mind if I do. Take 2, abandon, rest. We hardly use items in this game because it lowers the amount of grade we get. That is one of the weird things about Berseria, is that if you want to really be making good progress, especially on higher difficulties, items almost become irrelevant. You only use items if you get pushed into a really, really bad spot where you have no other choice. Because otherwise, it's almost always good. Even if you get KOs, it's good to, like, wait for either Aizen or Eleanor to res you, because you'll get more grade than if you used an item to get back up. But it does also lead to us not spending as much money on items, and then we can spend a lot of money on equipment, and I like the enhanced dismantle system in this game, as well as the equipment master skill setup in this game. So, you know, there's some trade-offs for sure. Don't you dare. Okay, that was close.